Welcome to Business Statistics. Think of this unit as your compass for navigating the world of commerce. In Kenya and globally, businesses thrive on information, understanding trends, patterns, and making informed choices. This course equips you to turn raw numbers into powerful insights. Every business decision from launching products to managing finances involves data. Statistics helps you move beyond guesswork to evidence-based decisions. You'll learn to critically evaluate information and ask the right questions. Whether you dream of leading a corporation, starting a business, or shaping policy, these skills are invaluable. Consider Kenya's innovation, M-Pesa, agribusiness, and more, all driven by data. Statistics helps analyze mobile money growth, crop yields, and market prices. Imagine launching a product in Nairobi without knowing consumer preferences. Statistics provides the clarity you need. By the end of this unit, you'll see statistics as storytelling with data, identifying opportunities and risks. You'll gain confidence handling numbers and interpreting their meaning. This course is foundational for your BCom program and your future career. Embrace the challenge and engage with the material. Prepare to see business through a new, analytical lens. Your journey to becoming a data-savvy business leader starts now. Let's unlock the power of statistics together. Get ready to transform how you see the business world. Welcome aboard. Let's start with the basics: data collection and classification. Before analysis, you need quality information. Data collection is the systematic gathering of observations or measurements. Kenyan businesses might use surveys, interviews, or observation to understand customers. The quality of your data shapes the quality of your decisions. There are two main types: primary data, collected firsthand for a specific purpose, and secondary data, already gathered by others. Primary data is tailored, secondary data saves time and resources. Knowing when to use each is crucial. Once collected, data must be organized. This is classification. Classification groups data by shared characteristics like age, location, or buying habits. You'll encounter qualitative data descriptive like feedback and quantitative data numerical like sales. Proper classification uncovers patterns and brings order to chaos. For example, a Kenyan agribusiness might collect primary data on transport costs and use secondary data on crop zones. By classifying this data, they can optimize distribution. You'll learn to differentiate data sources and master classification techniques. These skills are vital for sound business operations. Effective data collection and classification are the foundation of smart decision-making. Start strong, get your data right from the beginning. The journey to business insight begins here. Let's dive in. After collecting and classifying data, it's time to present it clearly. Raw numbers can overwhelm. Presentation transforms them into visual stories. Use tables for exact figures and charts or graphs for visual impact. Bar charts compare categories, line graphs show trends, and pie charts illustrate proportions. For example, a Kenyan telecom might use a bar chart to compare network subscribers. Choose your presentation method based on your data and message. Good design, clear labels, scales, and titles makes your data speak. Visualization turns data into a compelling narrative for action. You'll learn to select and construct effective tables, charts, and graphs. These skills are essential for reports, presentations, and business meetings. Imagine pitching a new banking service. Clear visuals can persuade more than numbers alone. Mastering data presentation helps you communicate insights powerfully. Make your data work for you. Next, let's find the center of your data measures of central tendency. The mean, average, median, middle value, and mode, most frequent value, each summarize data differently. The mean is sensitive to outliers. The median is robust when data is skewed. The mode is best for categorical data. For example, in Kenyan income data, a few wealthy individuals can skew the mean, so the median may better represent the typical person. Knowing which measure to use is key for accurate analysis. You'll learn to calculate and interpret these measures, understanding their strengths and weaknesses. These tools help you summarize performance, set benchmarks, and make informed decisions. Whether tracking sales or customer spending, central tendency guides your business insights. Master these basics. They're essential for every business analyst. Let's get calculating. Central tendency tells you the typical value, but what about consistency? That's where measures of dispersion come in. The range, variance, and standard deviation show how spread out your data is. A low standard deviation means values cluster near the mean. A high one means more variability. For example, two fertilizers may have the same average yield, but one could be riskier if its yields vary widely. In finance, Standard deviation measures investment risk. You'll learn to calculate and interpret these measures, complementing your understanding of averages. Dispersion reveals risk, reliability, and consistency, crucial for business decisions. For a mobile money agent, knowing daily float variation is as important as knowing the average. Understanding spread helps you manage risk and plan better. Don't just know the average, know the story behind the numbers. Let's measure the spread. Beyond center and spread, the shape of your data matters. Enter skewness and kurtosis. Skewness shows if data leans left or right. Kurtosis reveals if it's peaked or flat. For example, income data in Kenya is often positively skewed. Many earn moderately, few earn much more. High kurtosis means more data at the extremes. Low kurtosis means a flatter spread. These concepts help you choose the right models and interpret data accurately. You'll learn to identify and interpret skewness and kurtosis in real datasets. Shape matters, especially in risk management and marketing. Add depth to your analysis by understanding distribution shapes. Business is full of uncertainty. Probability helps you manage it. Probability measures the likelihood of events, from 0, impossible, to 1, certain. You'll learn about experiments, outcomes, and probability rules. Kenyan insurance companies use probability to set premiums. Logistics firms estimate delivery times. Probability distributions like binomial and normal model real-world scenarios. Mastering probability lets you make calculated decisions and manage risk. Apply these concepts to business problems. Forecast, plan, and strategize with confidence. Probability is your toolkit for navigating uncertainty. Want to know if two variables are connected? Correlation and regression are your tools. Correlation measures the strength and direction of a relationship, positive, negative, or none. Regression goes further, letting you predict one variable based on another. For example, a Kenyan agribusiness might predict crop yield from rainfall and fertilizer use. You'll learn to calculate correlation coefficients and build simple regression models. These techniques help you make predictions, optimize strategies, and minimize risk. Banks, marketers, and managers all rely on these insights. Unlock the power of relationships in your data. Businesses track trends over time. Index numbers and time series analysis make this possible. Index numbers, like the Consumer Price Index, measure changes in variables over time. Time series analysis identifies patterns, trends, seasonality, cycles, in data collected at regular intervals. Kenyan businesses use these tools to forecast demand, adjust prices, and plan resources. You'll learn to construct and interpret simple index numbers and analyze time series data. These skills help you understand economic indicators and make informed forecasts. Stay ahead by mastering how to track and predict business trends. Time to analyze the tides of commerce. As we wrap up, let's talk about assessments and your future. You'll be evaluated through CATS assignments and a final exam. Expect real-world data analysis and problem solving. This course builds analytical, critical thinking, and communication skills essential for any business career. Recommended textbooks and online resources will support your learning. Look for those with Kenyan examples. Engage actively and practice consistently for success. Business statistics is challenging but rewarding. The ability to interpret data is a must-have skill. Whether you aim to be an entrepreneur, manager, or analyst, these principles are invaluable. Embrace the journey and keep asking questions. Mastering statistics opens doors in the modern business world. All the best as you become a data-driven leader.